Hi everyone, Professor. This is for my persuasion speech for Speech 101. And today I just wanted to go about and sort of persuade you guys in better shopping etiquette, especially in today's time when practically everyone's in quarantine. And because of what's going on right now, we got to practice on better hygiene, better shopping skills, if you will, to sort of prevent this new coronavirus from spreading even more. I keep hearing about staying inside in quarantine to prevent or to flatten the curve, if you will. So I just wanted to go about and sort of discuss my experience in the grocery business and maybe persuade you guys into, again, practicing better shopping etiquette in order to prevent the virus from spreading even more. So to start off real quick, I just wanted to say that I've been working in the grocery business for about 10 years now, or a little bit over. Right now I'm working at Smart and Final Extra. I don't mind saying that, of course. But before, I used to work at the 99-cent store. And throughout my time working in the grocery business, I've noticed that although we are in the business of serving people, you sometimes get the impression that some customers feel like they're just above everyone else. And by that I mean they tend to think of themselves as quote unquote royalty. Um, and because of certain customers like that, they tend to make working in either grocery, retail, or anything that's serving people all the more um, stressful, a lot more than it's supposed to be. Um, so yeah, going back to dealing with better shopping etiquette and having to do with the whole flattening the curve and the coronavirus that's going around right now. Um, I wanted to talk about when you go into either any retail business that has a shopping cart or a handbasket, um, which for the most part, if it's anything to do with a handle, like I said, a shopping cart or a basket, for the most part, we tend to have wipes available for the customers in order to wipe down the handles for anything they're going to grab and take into the store. Well, for our store, speaking for ourselves, for the most part, we do have a stand outside of the entrance, and like I said, it provides wipes for the customers to wipe down the handles and give all the more comfortable feeling of the customer going into the store. Of course, with the coronavirus going on, you want to sort of ease the tension of grabbing onto something and having it be filled with germs or whatnot. And so, yeah, having the wipes is pretty useful. But one thing I've noticed for the wipes is that as soon as people use them, they, instead of throwing them out into the trash, which is outside of the store, they tend to take them in with them into the store. And they either keep it with them throughout their whole shopping experience, or if nobody's looking, they'll go ahead and just drop it on the floor. Or worse, they tend to leave it lying on top of other produce products, which, again, if you're going to wipe down something with a wipe, the last thing you want to do is leave the wipe that you used on top of something that someone else is going to pick up off of the shelf and potentially eat it. Now, I know practicing good hygiene habits is, or should, I should say, should be uh, common sense, but nowadays you never know who's, thinking for themselves or just following what's being told to them. So again, with the wipes, it's become a problem that people leave them all over the place. So I just wanted to point that out. Uh, Other than the wipes that are provided for the customers, since I work in the produce department, I notice a lot of wipes being left around in the department, and we also have the small plastic bags that are available for the customers to put their produce items into, so that way it won't touch the either the cart or the basket. Just preventing, just I should say, lessening that much more contact with unnecessary things between the produce and something else. Uh, and so, yeah, other than the wipes, people tend to leave those plastic bags all over the place. And from what I hear, the coronavirus tends to stay active on either plastic surfaces, cardboard, and I forget what other. So it's plastic, cardboard, and any metal surfaces. So yeah, leaving the wipes and the bags lying around, potentially contaminating other produce items, is a bit of a hazard. And I've yet to catch anyone in the store doing so. If I did, or if I ever do, I'll go up to them as calmly as possible, and and persuade them to not leave either of the two things, the wipes or the bags, lying around because of what's going around right now. And I say calmly because throughout the 10 plus years that I've been working in produce, or grocery I should say, it's become very stressful for people of that manner to just go about and be clumsy, if you will. It's really stressful, especially nowadays when you're trying to keep a certain department clean, and then someone comes around and just treats it as if you're there to serve them at their beck and call. um, but and I'm pretty sure managing a grocery store isn't as stressful as some make it out to be, but managers have a lot more to deal with than to just micromanage people shopping around in their stores. That's where we come in. We tend to help out the customers as much as possible, and in order to do that in a calmly and stress-free manner, we sort of rely on the customers to clean up after themselves, which normally they don't. But if they happen to create an accident or whatnot, we try our best to be there for them, and in return we sort of expect the customers to be either in well behaved, or pretty much clean up after themselves. And so, to pretty much and I hate to sound naggy, to sort of persuade anyone watching this video, or future customers going into any other grocery store. Um, Again, throughout my experience, I sort of persuade you guys to practice cleaner grocery shopping etiquette. And especially again with the coronavirus going around, the less we leave lying around, potentially contaminating any other surface, it's helping that just a little bit more, to prevent something from being a lot worse. So, again, thank you all for uh, hearing my plea, or trying to persuade you guys from shopping better, and hopefully you guys will take into account into yourselves and spreading the word. So again, thank you. Have a good night.